So these are the sardine sizes that we've been fishing for about the last 10 years, and this is what we're having now as far as anchovies. So you're looking at 3-inch anchovies, and this is probably one of the larger ones that we've been able to fish with. So you got to go from used to casting this bait, which weighs about 3 to 4 ounces, to an anchovy here that weighs about 1/4 of an ounce. So the past 10 years, this is the setup we've been using. 2-speed lever drag reels, nothing wrong with them. This is a great reel. This is a Talica 12. 2-speed. We make them in a small 8 and a 10, 12, and 16 that the guys have been fishing for the last 10 years. But for this type of fishing and these smaller baits, they just can't cast an anchovy quite as well as a star drag. And I'm going to show you that right now. First, we're going to cast a larger bait and show you what that's all about, and then we're going to put on a small anchovy, and then I'm going to show you what that's all about. Grab a sardine.
That's about a 6-ounce bait?
I would say it's about 4 ounces. But it's an average size sardine the last couple of years. We're gonna get over here to the rail, take it out of gear. Fortunately, the wind's at our back right now. Make a cast. Not a huge cast, but it still went out there 30 feet. Make another cast just so you guys can see what happens with the bait with this reel. So we got a 7-foot heavy rod right now, tack 12. The weight of these sardines at about 4 ounces, the weight of that bait, it really gets this spool to spin very well on a heavy bait like this. So what you're seeing is that distance is due to the inertia and the weight of that bait allowing the spool to spin. And the Talica reels are probably, I'd have to be honest to say, is probably one of the best casting lever drag reels, hands down, in the market. It really is a wonderful casting reel. And it'll cast a sardine, great.
Forever, yeah.
And a mackerel without a... Yeah, or a mini mac without a problem. Any type of bait this size and larger, you can cast a long ways.
That's an easy 30-foot cast.
30-foot cast, you're in the zone. If the guy's on the tank, he's throwing right there, and your bait's right where it needs to be. You know, you don't have to worry about, letting the bait out, because that's where that fish is going to be blowing. They're going to be throwing it in the corner. You're right there every single time. So you're where you need to be on a big bait like this. But you may not have that option. You may fall into the option where I got on the boat and I have nothing but chovy. And there's nothing wrong with that. The fish will still hit them, but how do you get it away from the boat? And I'm going to put it on this tack 12. I'm going to grab a small chovy here.
And we're really talking about it when you don't have the option.
Yeah, when you really don't have the option. And later in the season, you may not have that option. We're seeing more and more anchovies, less and less sardines this year. So I'm going to put on an anchovy. This is about a 3-inch anchovy. It weighs maybe half an ounce, if 1/4 of an ounce. And we get back to our zone.
You got to remember too, we got the wind at your back.
I got the wind at my back too, so I've got everything's with me right now. I'm not fishing that side of the boat. I've got everything going with me right now. Drop it into free spool, make a cast, and that's as far as I'm casting right there. So I pulled up probably 12 feet of line there. I'll make another cast and I'll put a little, that's it. Now I got to try and get it. The fish are crashing up into that zone over there. I can't get it to that zone. You can underhand it. Like I said, I'll pull out, I got 7 feet of rod, 7 feet of line. If I want to get it out past the boat, once again, it's right back at the boat. You need to be out there further. Like I said, you're gonna be on a boat with 40 to 60 to even up to 100 people on a boat.
Okay, so what's the solution?
So the solution to all this is 2 different solutions. Since we're talking conventional reels, going from a lever drag into a star drag, this is the solution. A Trinidad 12, or this reel here is a 14. You could go up to a 16 if you wanted, but this, like I said, holds almost 400 yards, a 40-pound test Power Pro. It's got plenty of line to catch anything on our coastline right now. And we'll just start right out of the gate with an anchovy. With an anchovy, little 3-inch anchovy right there. Hook it on, get over to the same section, and you guys just saw what we did with the lever drag. We'll get in a star drag here, a lighter rod. This is an 8-foot medium rod. Make a cast, and you're getting out to where you need to be. We'll make another cast here. And I'm just as far as I was casting that sardine on that cast. And that's with the anchovy. Right now, I just got done casting this anchovy with this star drag just as far as I cast the sardine with the lever drag. 1/4 ounce little anchovy, 4 ounce sardine. We're gonna show you a direct comparison right now. So we're gonna grab a sardine out of the tank, pin it on, go back over to here.
Same outfit.
Same outfit. And I'm out there, what's that, 70 feet? 50, 70 feet. Like I said, it's enough that when I reel it in, I can almost start to get tired because it's far enough, and I'm still reeling. It's a full boat length. We'll do it one more time just to show you guys. All the way out there. You're out on the zone.